away. But where should I go? Coming to Africa was my escape. Where do you go to escape your escape? Oh, Tanya, you don't want to go there. Non, 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 définitivement, no. It's a ghost town. There's nothing to see. It's not the great trading mecca it once was. No camel caravans laden with gold. Just a couple beleaguered beasts with feathers on their heads and an army of guides waiting to mob you every time you step outside your hotel. Anyway, Tanya, you cannot leave the group now. You are the best digger we have. Besides, how good is your French? Mali is francophone, you know. Sand. A lot of sand. Sand in the air, sand in the eyes, sand in the bread you eat. Crunch, crunch. And the boat rides. Listen to me, Tanya. You know how sometimes a trip is really grueling, but when you finally arrive, you say, well, it was hell, but I'm glad I did it. This is not one of those trips. It's just hell. I want the pinnace. You want to ride the pinnace with all the African traders, black people with their goods. No private cabin, no comfort of home. Yes, that's it. The ancient trade route. No comfort. Crowded, smelly, difficult. That's what I want. Well, okay. Let me see if I have a ticket. Oh, one left. 500 CFA, 500 francs. Oh, come on. I heard you selling that guy a ticket for half that. You people take up space for two. You are not used to travel like we do. Will you be able to sleep like this? I did not think so. The trip will take 2 days, maximum 3. A week, never. Never, never. 4 days if you have very bad luck. But no, not even 4. 3 days. Not more than 3. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Pardon. The floor of the boat was piled high with sacks of grain, creating a treacherous, uneven surface. We spread our grass mats across it to stake out territory. The pinnace was an oversized, pregnant canoe with a roof over the middle and a motor in the back. Sitting in its covered center, I felt like Jonah in the belly of the whale, looking up at a sturdy rib cage of bamboo poles with raffia stretched over the top. Chaos all around me. Women in brightly patterned cloth wraps with babies on their backs, and men in robes and turbans ran on and off and on and off the boat, carrying tied-up bundles and wedging them in between the sacks. They'd see me, and then begin what I call the ça va dance. Ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va la santé? Ça va le déjeuner? Ça va le Mali? Ça va le voyage? Ça va? Ça va? Ça va? It's this greeting ritual where you say ça va like 300 times. How are you? How's your health? How was your lunch? How do you like Molly? And you respond, ça va? Ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va? It took me about 3 weeks in the country before I learned that you end it all by saying, ça va tout? Everything's fine. At first, people left a wide margin around my mat, but eventually it got too tight and they had to move in closer. In the end, about 30 adults and 14 children fit tightly into the boat, with about 1.5 feet of space between us. Ça va? Ça va? So, Teray, what time do you think this boat will actually leave?
The boat will leave when it is completely full.
Oh, so then you think maybe 5 minutes?
I like you, Tanya. I like your people. You live by the clock. And you all read, not like these animals here.
You know, not all whites read, Teray.
Well, I never met one who couldn't. You and me, we are alike, Tanya. Toi et moi.